Wilson. Hey everybody, it's Tuesday and it's showtime. Let's power off those cell phones, put them in our lockers, let's get to class on time, and as always, let's have a great day, everybody.
Welcome to Wilson's New Student 6th Grade Orientation. You just heard from Mr. Jesu, and that is how a typical day usually starts here at Wilson Middle School. With that said, I just want to take this opportunity to clarify that this is the 6th grade orientation, but we also want to have another 6th grade orientation when we return to school face-to-face. For right now, we're just going to go over a few things just to get you acquainted with Wilson, but we definitely want to have a more elaborate face-to-face orientation if that opportunity presents itself. If we have that face-to-face orientation, you will learn how to open your locker because sometimes those combinations are a little bit tricky. You'll be able to tour the building. You'll be able to get your schedule and then walk through it so you know how long it takes you to get to each class. But again, that's coming in the future, so we're not going to focus on that today at this particular orientation. To begin with, just in case you don't know me, I'm Mrs. McCooch and I'm the principal here at Wilson Middle School. Just a little bit about myself. I am a Wyandotte resident. I have been working in this district this is my 29th year. So I started off as a teacher here at the middle school, did that for 8 years, was the assistant principal here at the middle school for 8 years. Then I was the principal at Jefferson Elementary School for 8 years before returning here to be the principal. I am currently in my 5th year here as the principal at Wilson. I've loved everything I've done. People ask me all the time, which age group do I like the best? What did I enjoy the most? And to be honest with you, I have loved everything. I started off teaching high school students and can't say enough how much I enjoyed that teaching job. Also enjoyed coming back to teach at the middle school. Then going over to the elementary was totally a different opportunity for me, and I just love that as well. And then coming back to the middle school. I think my heart is here at the middle school. I love middle school students. This age group has a close place to my heart, but I have actually thoroughly enjoyed all my years. So starting my 29th year in the district, I can't believe how quickly the time has flown by. I probably have had some of our current students' parents as students, so that's kind of exciting. I always enjoy that. Just so you get to know me a little more, here are some things that I really like. I enjoy sports. I played basketball at the University of Michigan. I probably got to enjoy sports so much because I was the youngest of 8, and I had 6 brothers who played a lot of sports with me, and I also have 1 sister. I have 2 sons. One is 15 and one is 21. I also have a beautiful German Shepherd, Luna, and I enjoy walking her. I also enjoy golfing, watching movies, reading, drinking coffee. This color blue is my favorite. I enjoy eating out. I enjoy eating. I like food, and I like a lot of restaurants around town, so you probably will see me at some of those locations. Other than that, you'll get to know me more as we get to meet face-to-face, and I really look forward to that opportunity. I look forward to working with all families in whatever capacity it might be. I'm here to help out. I want everyone to feel comfortable, to know you can call on me anytime. Okay, so I look forward to future engagements with you. At this time, I just want to turn it over to Mr. Jesu.
Thank you, Mrs. McCooch. I am Mr. Jesu. Kids around here call me Mr. J. That's usually what I go by. I've been in the district a little bit longer than Mrs. McCooch. I'm the dinosaur here. This is going to be my 43rd year in Wyandotte. I started at Wilson when it reopened back in 1986. I've probably had, like Mrs. McCooch said, I've probably had some of your parents and maybe some of your grandparents. So hopefully not though. But anyways, I was teaching for 33 years, and this will be my 13th year as assistant principal. I love sports. I've done coaching in the district. I coached the boys 8th grade basketball team and the 8th grade girls softball team for 24 years at Wilson, and I was also the girls JV coach at the high school for basketball for 24 years as well. Not coaching anymore, but I still love sports. I'm officiating. You've probably seen me running up and down the court, officiating basketball games or umpiring softball games. So if you come into my office, you'll probably get a good idea of how much I like sports. Just be careful with my bobbleheads that you see in my office, okay? I have 2 children. One of them just got married this past Saturday. It was a great weekend. My son was supposed to get married back in April, but as you're well aware, with all of this going on with the COVID, we had to postpone it till next year. So we've got something to look forward to that for next year. I just want you to know that at Wilson, we are a family, all right? And you are like our kids. We are eagerly awaiting you guys to come back to school so we can work with you face to face. So in the meantime, we're going to do the best that we can to get you guys off on the right start. At this time, I would like you to meet the teachers that you will have this year.
Hi, I'm Miss Bach, the school social worker at Wilson.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Barden, and I teach 6th grade language arts.
Hi, this is Mr. Brovant. I teach 6th grade digital citizenship and 7th and 8th grade STEM classes.
Mr. Crampton, physical education.
Mr. DeSanta, 6th and 7th grade math.
Hi, this is Miss Day. Can't wait to see 6th graders. I work with them in humanities and sometimes instrumental music.
This is Golchinsky and I teach 6th grade science.
Hi, I'm Brett Green, Wilson Middle School 6th grade advanced math teacher and 6th grade elective score teacher.
Hi, I'm Jenny Keene and I teach physical education and health at Wilson Middle School.
I'm Mr. Kaneko. I teach 6th grade math and science.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Kavesti and I teach 6th grade science.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Lob Mason. I teach healthy living and I look forward to meeting you this year.
Hello, future 6th graders. I'm so excited to meet you. I'm Mrs. Manns and I teach predominantly 7th grade ELA, but 2 sections of 6, so I do have a possibility of having you in class. I just wanted to let you know that even though we're starting in sort of an odd way this year, that Wilson is a family and you will love it here. I've been teaching here for 20 some years and I still love it. So welcome to Wilson.
Hello, I'm Mr. Medlin and I will be teaching 6th grade math this year along with an elective called Around the World.
Hi Wilson 6th graders, I'm Mr. Noble and I teach band and orchestra.
Hi, welcome 6th graders, welcome to Wilson. I'm Mr. Petrick, I'll be one of the special education teachers teaching you this year.
Hi boys and girls, my name is Miss Pierce and I teach 6th grade social studies. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you this school year. Stay safe, see you soon.
Hi 6th graders, I'm Mrs. Paul and I'll be teaching an elective class this year for 6th grade called Communication Arts. We're going to be developing ourselves as great communicators and developing appreciation for the written and spoken word. I cannot wait to meet all of you and I'm so excited for the year to start. See you soon guys, take care.
Hi, Wilson students, future 6th graders. My name is Jenna Purdue, Mrs. Purdue, and I'm going to be one of the special education teachers working with 6th graders this year.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Roadhouse and I teach language arts.
My name is Mr. Rutkowski. I'm one of the 6th grade social studies teachers. Welcome to Wilson. I am looking forward to getting to know everyone throughout the year and I will be talking to you soon. Take care, be safe.
Hello. My name is Mr. Schumann, and I teach band and orchestra.
Hi, 6th graders. My name is Miss Sindoni. I am one of the resource room teachers at Wilson Middle School. I'm sure I'll see you guys around, at least on some Zoom meetings at the beginning, and then hopefully in person real soon here. You guys are going to love it at Wilson. It's a great place to be. So can't wait to meet you all. Take care. See you soon.
Hi there, I'm Mrs. Zemnikas, otherwise known as Mrs. Z. This should be a good clue as to what I teach. Social studies. I'm excited to be your 6th grade social studies teacher. I also teach 7th grade social studies as well. This is my 30th year with Wyandotte Public Schools, and I'm so excited to start a new year with you. Have a great day. See you soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Sayer. I'm the counselor here at Wilson Middle School. There actually used to be 2 counselors, but with the format we're currently in, we're just going to move forward with having 1. So I'm going to be seeing 6th, 7th, and 8th graders this year. I've been at Wilson about 2 years now, and hopefully we'll be able to see each other face to face, but until then we're sending this video out so you can still get to meet me. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about 6th grade and how it's a little bit different than your elementary experience too. So one of the biggest changes is our schedule here at Wilson. So maybe in elementary school you had one teacher or a few teachers, and here actually in 6th grade you're going to have 7 different teachers. And when you're in the building, you would go to 7 different classrooms, but even though we're going to be learning from home, you're still going to be meeting with 7 different teachers. So normally, if we were in school seeing each other, you would see those 7 teachers spread out throughout the day. Since we're going to be learning remotely starting September 1st, you're going to see all 7 of those teachers in the morning. So you'll start with first hour, you'll meet with that teacher for about half hour, you'll go to second hour, meet with that teacher for about a half hour, and continue that process throughout the morning. And then in the afternoon, after you have lunch, you'll get a break for lunch. After you have lunch, then you're going to meet with some of your teachers in smaller groups with other students. Not every day, so even if you might meet with some teachers on Monday, but maybe you don't meet with any teachers on Tuesday. But your teachers will let you know when you have to report in the afternoon and at what time exactly. So for this remote learning, it's going to be, you're going to see your 7 teachers all in the morning, and then in the afternoon you'll work in smaller groups, and then when we come back to school, it would be, you'd see those 7 teachers throughout the day. There are also some other differences here at the middle school, such as opening your locker, you use a locker combination, or how lunches work that we'll worry about when we come, if we're able to come back to school face to face. We are hoping we'd have a face-to-face orientation where we could walk you through that process, teach you how to do your locker combinations, and also talk about what lunches would look like. So if we come back face to face, we will go over all of that then. So we just want to focus right now on you understanding the schedule, and then everything else we'll make sure you're comfortable with when we come back.
Hi there, I'm Mr. Szymanski. I'm going to spend the next couple minutes going over a few expectations with you to set you up for success when you're having your Zoom and your virtual class meetings. Since we're starting the school year remotely, it's super important that we're all on the same page here. The first is to be on time. Make sure to check your schedule so that you know when your classes are meeting. Wake up early enough and try to log in a few minutes before each class so that if you have any problems, you'll still be able to fix them and get into class on time to be ready to go. Make sure to find yourself a quiet place to work and check your surroundings. Try not to have the TV or music playing in the background, as those can be distracting for yourself and for your classmates and teacher. Make sure that you are prepared for each and every one of your classes too. That means having your computer charged. An easy way to make sure your computer is always charged is to plug it in when you're not using it. That way when you need it, the battery will be ready to go. Try and have your camera turned on so the teacher can see you, and try to use headphones so that you can focus in on what the class is discussing. Make sure to participate in your classes as well. That means being focused to what the teacher is demonstrating and to be paying attention to whatever is happening. Be an active participant too. There'll be times for you to have questions and polls and to respond. Be an active member of those things. Make sure too to mute yourself when your teacher or another student is talking. Try and have the mute turned on unless you're the one talking. It can be distracting if your mute isn't turned on, since it can pick up background noise that can be played and can distract the class. Make sure too that you present yourself well. Try and wear appropriate clothing and sit up straight, and be in camera view so that you can be seen when you need to be. Use the chat feature responsibly. If you need to say something or have a question to the teacher, try and use the raise your hand feature in the Zoom meetings. Type your questions into the chat box so that your classmates and your teacher can see them, and they'll respond to that as soon as possible. When you do talk in your Zoom classes, make sure to speak clearly so that your classmates and your teacher can understand what you're saying. Try to look up when you're speaking too so that the microphone can better pick up your voice, and make sure to stay on topic. There should be no side conversations due to the limited time we all have together. And last but certainly not least, make sure to be respectful to all of your classmates. So you should be kind and considerate to each and every member of your class. As we talk about respect at the end there, it's important to know that that doesn't just apply to Zoom. We're going to be using all sorts of different technology tools, and we have to be respectful on all of them. With middle school, we're all coming together from so many different elementary schools. In Wyandotte, there's 4 elementary schools alone. You're going to be meeting some new people, and you want to make sure you're respectful and you're kind to all of them. So always keep that in mind when you're interacting online. Doesn't matter if we're face-to-face or if we're remote, you always want to be respectful to everyone you meet. Now I'm going to send it back to Mr. J for one final message.
Thank you, Mr. Szymanski. Students, if you follow those tools that Mr. Szymanski just went over, you will be successful. I just want to kind of reiterate a few things. First of all, last spring, unfortunately, we had to go to remote learning, and I know that kids or students did not have to do the work if they didn't want to. It wasn't going to be held against them. Unfortunately, some kids didn't do really anything for a couple months, and that's going to hurt you. And you need to know that starting first day of school this year, all the remote learning, everybody is going to be held accountable for all of the work that's given out. So you have to start off just as you are going to be starting a regular day at school. All right, so make sure you attend all your Zoom meetings. Your attendance is going to be very important. And again, when we come back face to face, you'll be that much more ahead of the game. All right, because you can't afford really to fall behind and then expect to be successful when you move on, especially 8th grader going to the high school. All right, so make sure you do the work every day. All right. The other thing I want to reemphasize, Mr. Szymanski touched upon it, is social media while you're doing the remote learning. Students, we cannot have any type of harassment going on while you're doing your Zoom meetings or inappropriate behavior. That is going to be unacceptable. All right. We're in a tough situation as it is right now, so we have to make the best of it. So again, we will talk about social media, like cell phones and this and that at our regular orientation. But for now, when you're on your Zoom meetings with your teachers, appropriate behavior is essential. Okay? At this time, I want to turn it over to Mrs. McCooch, and she's going to wrap it up for everybody.
My friends and I are excited to have you here at Wilson Middle School with us. More information is going to be coming your way. So please make sure you pay attention to emails. Also check out our Wilson Facebook page because we do keep you posted on a lot of information that way. But know that we do start school on Tuesday, September 1st. Hope you're that excited. Again, more information will be coming your way. Please stay tuned. We will have a back to school night virtually as well that will share more information, and you'll get to meet every teacher in our building. We look forward to that opportunity and the upcoming school year. Take care. I'm Mrs. McCooch.
And I'm Mr. J.
And we approve this message.